There's been a lot of flare happening around the website lately. There's been a lot of flare happening around the internet. Starting not to like the sound of it, as I've been looking at the internet and whatnot, just seeing like how much flair Call of Duty has gotten. And keep in mind, I just don't even care about it right now. People were like going around trying to hype this game up and try to say that this is like the best Black Ops game that we've ever had. Best Black Ops game? I don't think so. Anyhow, back to what I'm actually talking about. Here's the thing, Activision. There's a thing in this world that we have to take note of, and that's something called accountability. Let's talk about accountability for once, Activision. Let's talk about accountability. So, what were some things that you've been accountable for? Well, not much. Let's just say that you haven't really been accountable for a lot of things. You haven't been accountable for the player count. You haven't been accountable for actual sales. You haven't been accountable for public feedback. You haven't been accountable for lots of different things like security issues. You haven't been accountable for even, what the players want in general. So let's talk about, and you guys are saying that you're about to have accountability, addressed. You're saying you want to have accountability addressed. I don't like the sound of that because it looks like that you guys are trying to throw accountability down deeper into a rabbit hole. So anyhow, we all know that Black Ops 7 was going to be a complete disaster of a launch. And I mean, just by looking at what they've been doing. Black Ops 7 is like a complete fucking disaster. And I mean, it's a dumpster fire. Like we've all seen it coming. I've seen it coming. A lot of other YouTubers have seen it coming. Blame Truth has seen it coming. Even Gilmore saw it coming. Nero Sim even seen it coming. But aside from all these freaking YouTubers and all these other stuff, let's just talk about accountability for once, Activision, shall we? Accountability is like basically a responsibility that you take, to say, hey, I'm going to take control of this thing, and whatever happens, it's on me. That's an example I could give with, accountability. It's something like responsibility. But apparently, that's something that you guys do not have, apparently. And so right now, you guys say, oh, man, we're going to try to address all these other things. We're going to do all this. You didn't even have any accountabilities in the first place, you morons. And so this big stir-up that's happening right now, saying that Call of Duty is doing awesome right now, I'm not liking the sound of it at all. I'm not liking the sound of it. You can go ahead and keep on flaring all you want. You can go ahead and say that you guys are making changes and all that stuff, but it's not actually fixing the real issue right here. So a previous video, I basically said that skill-based matchmaking being removed in Black Ops 7 is still not a V for victory for this game at all. And I get the fact that nobody cares about this game. I get it too. I don't even care about it either. But there's been some rumbling that skill-based matchmaking is actually back in this game. I'm like, I already knew that was going to happen. So there you go right there, people. There's your accountability talked about for this franchise. And to be quite frank with you guys, let me just show you right here let's just go on the Steam charts. See if I can actually click out of this. No, wrong tab. All right, perfect. Okay, so normally this is where we should be looking at right now. The Steam charts around here, though. We should be looking around like maybe the Steam charts around there, though. But apparently, it looks like the Steam charts must have been frozen up on this in this case right here. Now, screw you, Mortal Kombat. I don't need to see that shit. So anyhow, let's try looking at the other Steam charts that have been also being recorded while in this video. Let me just see if I can go to it, All right, here we go. So you see that? It's not even that, apparent right now. We can see right there Black Ops 7 being released to the general public. And, right there, if we just go over here, there's not that many people even playing it. And, the highest that it ever gotten was around in November of basically this Sunday, yesterday, at 8 p.m., basically. So basically, this game has not even been a success at all. And to be quite fair with you guys, let me tell you this right now. I don't even know why my voice cracked, but seriously, you can go ahead and like proclaim that you're making a big change for this thing. You know, no more jumping, uh, costume renovation or whatever. But let's keep it real here. You guys have zero accountability for once. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that this game, like it was only gonna like get like what, maybe 100,000 players at best. It barely even got that shit. Like, let's just go back to it, right? Let's just go back to this shit, right? Just 58,000 players are playing right now as we speak. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. There's no way that they're gonna bring this fucking franchise back. No way. With this amount of accountability, with the zero accountability that they have, it just goes to show that, man, these guys have no clue what they're doing. So anyhow, another topic that I also want to bring about is also J4E. So I said that J4E, that season 1 will be coming. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now, though. I'm going to get all the videos that I can for J4E and make sure that J4E will come out for good. But I mean, looking at this, though, like, come on now, Activision, let's talk about accountability here. People are in the belly of the beast, but you guys haven't set foot in the belly of the beast. And the fact that the belly of the beast doesn't really bother you, does it? But the belly of the beast should bother you. I mean, really. So, anyhow, this is your lesson for today, people. When you know that a game is that bad, or like when you know, like, here's the thing. Many of us knew that it was going to happen. Many of us knew it was going to happen. So, yeah, pretty much, I believe that this franchise is done for good. And the fact that here's another thing that I like, people were telling me that SBMM was apparently back in this game, and I told them I already knew that. Anyone that believes that SBMM is gone from Call of Duty, I mean, seriously, let's keep it real. Skill-based matchmaking and EOMM were basically two of the many dirty reasons why this franchise is never going to come back. And here's another thing too. I'm also believing that maybe quitting the original Call of Duty games from Call of Duty 4 to Black Ops 2 is probably the apparent thing now. For one reason. They're not fixing the security issues in this game. They're not fixing any of that stuff in the game. They have no accountability. So I know I talk about accountability over here, but it's like, seriously. If Activision, if you bring me to your company, I can be able to get your ass back together and set this franchise the right path. Because you know what? It's apparent that you guys don't want to fix this game. I mean, look at what Vince Zampella is doing for Battlefield 6. Look at Arc Raiders. And the fact that Grand Theft Auto 6, and here's the thing, I'm not really a fan of Grand Theft Auto myself. Not really a fan of that stuff. It's just, the only possibly good ones I can bring up of is like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Maybe a couple others, but that's it. But Grand Theft Auto 6, they're gonna demolish you. The thing is, I'm just hoping. I was wishing that Grand Theft Auto 6 is not 100 gigabytes, because that is the dumbest thing you can go down with. But jokes aside, Black Ops 7 was a failure. It was an absolute failure, and people were telling me that Battlefield 6 was going to fail. Why did I see hundreds of thousands of players still playing Battlefield 6 on a Friday night when Call of Duty couldn't even like hit 100,000 players until like Sunday nights? Let's talk accountability right there for once, yeah? Anyhow, that's my 2 cents of matter right there for what's happened with this game for the past weekend. What? I mean, hey, it's quite apparently true. I mean, seriously, this fucking franchise is just so fucking, it's getting old right now. You gonna refill my fucking water? I swear, I need to get that shit done and out of, okay? No, hey, I'm going to make that happen. If I was in that company, I would tell them to get their thing. Now, where's my goddamn water at? Get my water, man.